Hello, everybody. Good morning. Today, again, we are privileged here to host the Secretary General or the Chairperson, the Secretary General of Migori Residents People Association. That is basically in Migori. I want to take much time to understand exactly what is the meaning of this association? In a number of times, we've seen them talking on different forums, different platforms. But here today, I want to get the full information. What is the impact of this organization upon those who are members to it? What value is it adding? What are its missions? What are its visions? What are the core values? And many more others. Allow me to invite or bring on board the Secretary General, Mr. George Oede, who is here with me and is going to help us understand much of what all this is all about. Welcome so much, Mr. Oede.
Yes, thank you.
Just as I've said, I want us to discuss much on what Migori Residents People Association is. First of all, can you give us a definition of what this association is, Mr. Oede?
Thank you, George, for hosting me.
Yeah.
Migori County Residents Association is a duly registered association. It was fully registered in the year 2017 with the Attorney General's office as required by law.
Yeah.
The membership, as it is...
You said it was registered in the year 2007?
2017.
2027, yes.
2017. The membership, as it is in the Constitution, is such that once you are a resident of Migori County, you are in a passive way considered a member. But for purposes of the management, we have active members drawn from all the sub-counties, the wards. We are working on membership at the village levels, because that is where the issues are. So the vision is as such and as simple that as a people of Migori County, we wanted to join hands in the fight against the stubborn cycle of disease, poverty, and ignorance. We wanted to do it from a people's perspective. We pulled together because we all know that size is power. That is the basic information that we wanted to be rolled out and for everyone to know.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you said one single thing. It was formed on the platform of fighting poverty, ignorance, and
disease
and diseases.
Yes.
Any other?
That is the basis.
Okay.
And any other comes in and it is expounded on those because it is such ambiguous, but we make it simpler.
Okay.
In that format, it covers the livelihood of all the residents in that context.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, the second thing maybe I will wish to ask you that is also a little bit important, and maybe a number of people might wish to understand. The most, how many members do you have as per now who are active? Because you've talked of two. There are active members and non-active members. And a statement also came about that at some point you had issues of administration or management that might have slowed down its activeness or something?
Not really, but it was an issue of politics of the day and some encroachment because there were loose ends that we hadn't tied by then. But we worked on them and it has been fully on board and it will really move as per the speed that it should have been moving to.
Okay.
Membership in terms of active members, we have 8 sub-counties in our county. The executive per sub-county has a total of 8. Per ward the same. So basically, as we speak,
Mhm.
we are done with the sub-county executives.
Mhm.
Few wards,
Mhm.
like around 10, are
Mhm.
also fully on board,
Mhm.
meaning that mathematically
Mhm.
we have active membership of not less than 150
Okay.
presently active.
Yes.
But I said, and as I just said, I
Mhm.
want this to sink in the minds of our people that as long as you are a resident of Migori County,
Mhm.
you are in a passive way
Mhm.
a member of this association.
Okay. Now let us go to your visions and understand much. First, you spoke about eradicating away ignorance. What are the main avenues that you people created that you are planning to use in eradicating away ignorance?
Yes, there.
I heard about you talking about lack of schools in some interview, lack of enough teachers in some schools, and the staff. How are you people actually planning to do away with the ignorance? And let's talk of two ignorances. We have people who are now not in a position of going back to school, or maybe their age cannot allow them, and people who are still going back to school or who are still in school. Yes, how are you planning to do this?
The ignorance and the approach towards eradicating ignorance, as far as we are concerned,
Mm,
we are doing it in a multifaceted way.
mm,
Or in terms of education,
mm,
being part of erasers of ignorance,
mm,
we mobilize, we talk to the people, we give civic education on the need to have people go to school and the benefits. We talk to them in the villages.
mm,
Again, we talk to the stakeholders,
mm,
like those who are involved in the having infrastructures in place.
mm,
We bring out issues that are not correct in terms of classroom, just like we've been saying.
mm,
We also talk to faith-based organizations
mm,
that we link up with
mm,
to actually ensure that they are fully supported, our people are fully supported, be it girl child, boy child, no one is left out,
mm,
and any other forms of ignorance, like a case in point.
mm,
Sometimes back 2 years ago, there was an issue in Ueri
mm,
on these matters of rape cases,
mm,
and we realized that it was being swept under cover
mm,
through ignorance
mm,
or maybe the parents.
mm,
And we actually sorted it out. It was on record,
mm,
and it was successful, and people really find it fit that we exist. They
mm,
saw the hand of this association. So we do it in a multifaceted way, and we are still committed into doing it.
mm,
And even any platform I find,
mm,
such as this one,
mm,
I would also still say
mm,
that education is key.
mm,
Having information on environment is very key.
mm,
Knowing whatever is happening socially, politically, and economically
mm,
is very key for
mm.
growth of any given society.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, besides that, let's talk of school-based way of eradicating ignorance. How do you help those who might not be in a capacity to maybe afford themselves facilitated to school? Are there avenues on how you help them get resources? Like let's talk of donors or sponsors or bursaries or any other. How do you help that kind of somebody who might be in a position willing to be educated, willing to get ignorance out of him or her, but is not in a position to afford it?
Yes, it is a matter that has been core
Mm,
to us,
mm,
and in a small way,
mhm,
we've always talked to our leaders that
mm,
are capacitated in terms of facilitating such matters,
mhm,
and there are those who have fully cooperated
mm,
such a way that we have some our members
mm,
that are placed in those committees that are concerned with the so-called allocation of bursaries or scholarships. We try to talk to them so that they have our members incorporated,
mhm,
so that those who bring Christ, we find a way of directing them
mhm,
in a very collaborative manner,
mhm,
and in some cases in a small way. We always there are cases whereby we've pulled resources together and find those cases that are much down and conspicuous. We have always come in directly as association because we have members, some have abilities. We have always had single-handedly holding their hands and having them placed in the rightful places, but we still call upon on everybody to always come on board wherever we raise an issue. Wherever and whenever we raise an issue, we really find it good and proper to do the same.
Okay. Now, just to take you back, you said something, and maybe from what you said, I will wish to know much. I heard you saying that the reason why you had a little bit of some hiccup was because of some political affiliations or something. Are you also involved politically in political activities as an association?
As an association, the bit of politics is positive politics, in as much as our people need to understand this term politics, or as it used to be said by some leaders in the past. It is there on record, conventionally known, that siasa mbaya maisha mbaya. So partly what we do is that whenever there is a good thing from any resident, be it or be him or her politician, it is something that can be carried forward because people have visions, visions that are good, that are towards our core mandates and our core vision, that is fighting poverty, disease and ignorance. We join hands, whether it is from maybe a political cycle or it is from any other cycle, as long as it is within that border that we have placed. That one we can partner and have that pushed forward. Anything that is against that, the people, the constitution, our constitution, socially, politically, economically, those ones we ignore.
Okay. Let's go to the second part of what you also said. You guys are fighting so much, apart from poverty, apart from ignorance, is poverty. What are the laid down structures and how you people are doing are trying to fight poverty? What measures have you taken in terms of let's talk of have you enhanced much of agriculture, or is there a way you people are mobilizing for resources to bring in food, or how are you doing it?
Our approach, mostly, we first try to work on the mindset. For poverty, it is first from the mindset that we have to make it aware to the people that it is something that should not be in the mind. That is number one. Then number two, avenues of creating wealth. That for those of us who are exposed, know and get to actually practice, we also share. Or a case in point, and it is something that we are soon rolling out in part of the civic education. We have resources through devolution and all other resources that come with it. We try, because the poverty level, there is a cadre that is mostly involved. This is the youth, the women. When those two categories get empowered, we find that we can really move forward. So we try to explain to them, share with the leaders, that even in all these devolved matters, they have a stake in it that is expressly placed in the constitution. Like a case in point, we know that in tendering processes, there is a specific allocation meant for women and the youth. But maybe through ignorance, our people find it very difficult. Maybe they are not aware. We want these issues to come out, and unfortunately, some of the funds holders are not even aware of these percentages. It is clear, and I think it is coming to around 30 or so for any tendering or any tenders that are there. 30% should be going to women or persons with disabilities. So those are the issues that we bring out.
Let me maybe subdivide the question of poverty to two. One, let me talk of the poverty under economy and poverty under food for consumption. Now, let's talk of the part of food consumption. How do you help our people to get or raise food for consumption?
Yes, we agreed because the association has a good number, and luckily majority are farmers in this county. Personally, I'm a farmer, and my people can attest to it that in my surrounding alone, I have encouraged so many.
Which kind of crops do you do? Cash crops or subsistence?
I do subsistence majorly.
But in cereals and
cereals. Majorly, I do cereals, maize, beans.
Okay.
That is what we do.
What about cash crops?
Or cash crop I haven't ventured into.
What about the people around you?
Most of my people do cash crops. They do cash crops.
Like which one?
Even the maize, they do it for large scale, for sale and consumption. So basically, that is what happens the other side. Groundnuts, some people have ventured into it. So we sit actually in my place. I normally weekends we just do we walk around with the youths. They know that is how we interact. We share the need of agriculture, and it is also good that in this season the Republic focuses on agriculture. From His Excellency the President William Ruto, he made it a key pillar, and it is really bringing up fruits. And people are seeing, and it's good. I'm seeing from my analysis as an individual, I see so many people beginning to venture into it because it is coming to be practical, and the incentives that are already there makes it easier for people to move to it. So it's an area that we really talk of, we share, and we will keep sharing. We call on other partners to also join and move together. Okay.
Now, for instance, at hand, how do you help them? Do you help them receive things like farm inputs? Let's talk of seeds. Let's talk of things like fertilizers. Let's talk of materials being used in the farm like hose, pangas, and the stuff. How do you impact the input to them?
Yes. Actually,
and maybe from which sectors or which areas do you do this from?
Actually, we have done quite some good work in that line during registration of farmers for those who are to receive the subsidized fertilizers. Our people really came out and they teamed up with the village elders and they moved around. They ensured that those who didn't get the information, they found it, and majority, I'm very sure, we have not taken statistics, but they received the messages for the subsidized fertilizers, and that makes their production to increase. At what levels that is, we have also had sensitization through the ward administrators, and when information are passed for the seeds, like the last season, quite a number of the residents really turned up and they picked the seeds from the county governments and all other relevant bodies that provide such. So we always try that whichever little information we get, we disseminate, and we find that the response is very positive. So we ask those who are involved to just share the information. We also pass it in a bigger capacity so that our people receive the services in good time and in good quantity.
Okay. Yes. Now let us go to the economic side of poverty. What are the main things that you're doing to build the capacity to take away the economic side of poverty from your people? Lack of money, lack of funds. Money is a key source of livelihood. And whoever doesn't have it, in a number of times, fall into some very technical temptations that leads to serious complications. Now, how do you actually encourage your people or your members economic-wise? Do you start them businesses? Do you actually teach them? Do you take them for forums to show them how businesses are started, how businesses are done, and basically which kind of businesses do you embrace them to do according to maybe the vicinity of this place and the stuff here?
Yes, owing to the situation that is there in the country, that applies to the county as well. We always talk to our people that for every setup, home setup, let's always try such that in every home we do not have people or adults just having this kind of idling form of life. Let them always find something to do. We always encourage them. They do the mama bogas things, the little capital. They just start it off because the setup we have nowadays, at least in every village or an area, there is at least an economic zone. There's a center there where you can do something, start a grocery, something like that. So we've always encouraged them. And actually, in a small way, my chairperson has always mobilized for some small arambles in some centers where people get capitals of 5,000, 2,000, and you find they have something that they are doing. We also, from the executive end, we've always tried to knock doors because we all understand that the hope that we have currently economically to have people empowered is this matter of devolution and maybe these others that go to counties but still led in the national government. We try to knock doors, the departments, if there are opportunities. Like there came a time of tree planting. We tried to secure some opportunities. Our members got chances in the same. They did tree plantings and all those other services that come with it. So we always give no room for any opportunity that comes. We make sure that it is disseminated and our people receive whatever they have to receive. We try to talk to those who are responsible for.
Do you do some local trainings?
We have, and we always do. Actually, we even have one upcoming. We will always share with the good medias that we have. Our blue venture around here, we will always share. We will always instruct them to help us disseminate that information so that people attend those training. It is in the process, and it will be a landmark in the coming future.
Now, Migori County has got a number of sub-counties in it, and each and every sub-county has got its own economic feature. Let me talk of a place like Awendosoni. They do sugar cane, big time for the purpose of sugar. Let me talk of a place like Kihancha. They do a lot of mine. Let me talk of a place like Migori town itself. This is now a business center. You find a lot of Juakali, the white collar jobs, the administration part of this county, and the staff. Now, being that each and every part has got its own economic staff, what are the main pillars that you use in order to create, let's use the word trade, and to make it flexible for all these people to enjoy the resources from each and every section?
Yes, if I got you correct, our 8 sub-county, each has its own dynamics.
Maybe let me talk of the other side. How do you call the other sub-county next to the lake?
Nyatike.
Nyatike sub-county. The bigger part of the activities is the fishing and the lake stuff. Huh?
Yes.
But partly mine is also taking place
Mining
there.
as well. Yes.
The same to Migori, Suna West. It also has mining. And part of it, chunk of it is mining, and chunk of it is Juakali.
Mining, Juakali.
Yeah.
A bit of agriculture.
Yes.
See better wards down there.
Okay.
We do mega agriculture. Yes, so that is why we are structured in a way that we go down to the villages and down to the exact structure is that we have ward representatives and even the polling center representative. Those are the catchments that are known and are on record. So we are working on a model such that we bring out the dynamics that we talk about work, because they also have challenges and issues. We are really working on it. In this second phase, just like I told you, we subsided a little bit because of those other factors. But in this new era, we are really trying to get the exact information from the ground so that we can work with it, work on it. And mine is, for now, maybe it's just to promise that the good work will be done and all that will get addressed in appropriate time. Still work in progress.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, let's go to the other part, that is fighting of diseases. That means good health for our people and the staff. Without good health, there's nothing good again. How are you fighting to build this on your people?
Yes, the good health, that is, or basically because of the nature of our society, we always partner. Actually, not even partnering. We have a majority of these community health workers our members. In fact, I think all of them are our members, and we always share with them. They always tell us the technicalities that are there and the possibility, what they find. And apart from the instructions that they get from their instructors, legal instructors, we as members, we do encourage them that they take the work passionately without considering any other thing. They put the people first, such that even if somebody was to get a discouragement in any form, they ignore, but they put the people first and they give the right delivery of the message, the services, so that we have our health work. Again, in the same line, we really find that the facilities that we have in the county, like a case in point, this time or this season, there are others that we have noted. We are just getting the rightful facts so that we address them rightly in terms of the medication or the infrastructure that are very key, so that we also make our leaders aware and we help them push. Because when it is a people driven, even as they look for funds in the National Assembly, in the budget and all that, it makes sense because it is backed up by the people's needs. So we are trying to work out on the data so that we also back them up, their arguments, so that we find services rolled down back to the people.
Now, let me just take you back a little bit, Mr. Oede. For instance, a number of diseases are venturing in our economic points. Let's talk of the gold mine areas. Let's talk of the lake shores. Let's talk at the Juakali sector. For instance, how do you call it? Is it dysentery or cholera? At some point erupted in Migori County, and this was due to dirty water or something. Malaria has always been a factor here, taking away people's lives and the staff. Now, within your association, the preventive measures against such kind of diseases, maybe spraying of the places, giving out treated nets, treatment of water, maybe teaching people, let's talk of cholera, dirty food, now how we should eat, how should we wash our hands, and the blah blah. Do you take such kind into consideration, and maybe how do you do them? Do you still use the community-based workers, or how do you do them?
Presently, because of the capacity, though we have interventions that we are doing in the near future, if we get, well wishers and collaborators. For now, what we do basically, as per our capacity, is just the basic information to the people, occasional services of cleaning, voluntary cleaning. That one we can manage as an association. Draining some blocked drainages. Our people last do it, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Draining blocked drainages voluntarily.
Because those ones we can manage as a people.
Yes.
For those that we may not manage, we are trying to reach out to those that are involved. We are very lucky that most of it is part of devolved functions, so we can easily access the offices through the legal channels, write to them, share with them the information that they don't have, so that they find it very easy to work very fast. We also send our members always to attend these public participations. We put in some of our views for consideration during budget allocations, so that such factors are considered. For those that we can do without much tensions, without much involvements, we always do them directly, just like I've said, cleaning and blocking the unblocked drainages, sharing information, and all that. Those ones we are already undertaking.
Okay. Yes. That is always done at the community level?
Yes, at the community level.
Okay.
Our members at the villages, we announce a day for this date, ensure that for an area that has this cleaning, blocked, whatever, you share, and we always voluntarily,
which means you don't have anybody from outside who do you some financing and funding?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how do you get your funds?
Basically, if there is an issue to be done, because we have been blessed that there are no mega issues. We use brains. So basically, we raise funds on our own. If we have a budget of, say, some amount, we communicate to members because of lack of well-wishers presently. Then we just organize for little fundraising, and we always find our things flowing. God has been on our side. We have found ourselves moving amidst those difficulties.
Okay.
But we have been moving.
Thank you. Let me take you a little bit behind, back to our topic on the economy, the economic zone, or how you support your people. A number of times, monopoly has always taken place with our resources from external sources or external powerful sources. Let's talk of mining. Let's talk of agriculture. At some point, people doesn't get the value of the money that they use in these activities. For instance, for those people who do maize, during the days when harvests are high, I've seen a point whereby the price or the cost of what they give out the produce at the end of it is lower than the cost they used in bringing up the produce. For instance, people start plucking out maize before they're even ready to be plucked out. Like in these cases, how do you give your people protection, believing that everybody now is a member of your association and you are for their interest?
Yes, on the mines, I think
let's talk of the food crop first.
On the food crop, I think we have always made some interventions because part of it also covered child labor on that, because in our city, when you look at that early harvesting of maize that we've just been specific on, you find it that in town and in our town, mostly it used to be through child labor. Some young girls, school-going girls, even on school days.
Primary school-going
girls.
And boys.
We noted that and it really captured our attention. And we tried to find out the sources, and we realized that there are some regions that are so prominent in doing that, and it forced us to have one-on-one with the chiefs of the area, and it is good that he was very cooperative from wherever he is, and we thank him for having that. And for those who are keen, there is not that much as it used to be. He made a kamkunji in the village. We our members, and also the parents also came about, and they also promised that they would reduce on that, and we see some changes. So in a small way, just like I said, we've always found that happening, and we will keep engaging on that. On the gold mine, just as I wind up, we have actually scheduled for the second time a meeting with the chair of the artisanal miners. He's a friend of the association, and is actually working on a legislation to share with those that are concerned to push it to the level of the National Assembly and the County Assembly. So we are still giving views, and we request members to give us more views, such that as we engage, there is no view that is left out for the legislation that is to come. We thank the chair of Artisan on Miners, without mentioning the name. I think he's well known. He's very cooperative, and something good will come out of it.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
What are your last words, your parting shots on all this?
Oh, my parting shot is that...
and how can we also get much of this information? Do you have a secretariat around?
Oh, yes. My parting shot would be, we request members to just cooperate, because we live in a world of politics. We all understand. We will not sweep that under the carpet. We urge our people to remain strong. The attention and hours should not be diverted in any way, so that we have this core mandate dealt with once and for all. It has been sung, it is being sung, that since independence we are still struggling with the stubborn cycle of disease, poverty, and ignorance. Let's join hands. Let Migori County be a model one in that fight, so that finally we all become proud. Presently, we just have a secretariat, a small one, and we are located currently around Delta. That is where you can always drop us whatever you have. We always read them and act on them based on time and resources. So we welcome all on board. We are your people, you are our people. Let's move together.
Thank you so much. Until such a time, we'll invite you for another interview, another show. Believing that you'll cooperate, as just you've said.
We are very ready.
And you'll also help us to understand much, to help us also open the mind of the people. Thank you so much. And may God bless you.